Good evening, ma'am. My name is Bindu. I am from final year CSC. Today, I am here to tell about the bonnets and attack vectors. So we can see about one by one about it. So introduction to the bonnets and the attacker vectors. In this bonnet and or the networks are compressed computers controlled remotely by cyber criminals. Attackers vectors are methodically used by the attackers to exploit and deliver the miscellaneous payloads. Understanding these concepts is essential for the developing and effective cybersecurity defense. We can see this figure. So in this we can see the attacker mission running client program handler. These are all handlers to handle that. And this is a compressor. This figures is all known as figures and internet and targeted services. By all this the attackers how it will works. Bonnet attackers it will works by using this figure. Now we can see about what is the first bonnets. So what is the botnets means? It consists the infected devices often called called as zombies, and that can the perform some miraculous tasks, and it is used to other activities such as spam distribution and DOS attackers and the data theft. Botnets or can arrange from the smaller networks and massive infrastructures with a million promised devices. So by this that the bonnet is called as a infected device. It is a infected devices and it is called as a zombies, and it can perform a very difficult task. It will be performed by using that it can give this farm distribution and the DOS attackers. It will be done in that it can have in infrastructure. It can be done with millions of the devices. It should be done. How the botnets are built. Now the cyber criminals infected the devices and using the malware and delivered through the phishing, exploit kits or malicious downloads. Once affected devices are registered under the command and controlled the servers, this botnet operator can be remotely controlled all affected devices via and CC means cyber criminal servers. So it should be it is built by the cyber criminals affected. They can malware the several servers they can attack, and they can control by using they will control under the command and control. It should be the controlled by that. Using that they can attack the botnets, and they can attack the servers. They can easily controlled by using the remote control they can use. They can by using the control they can affect all the devices in at a time, and they can do everything for attack. So common types of these botnets means IRC based botnets utilize internet relay charts channels from the command and control. HTTP means based on the botnets communicate over web protocols, often hiding the traffic within the normal web activity. Peri-peri to means botnets distribute the commands across the infected devices without centralized CC and servers. CC means this command control servers. So in this we can see the spam and click the botnets by using these top 10 types of botnets. So DOS, banking, SMS, IoT, and these are the mining, social media, prop, etc. Such types are all the types of botnets. Attackers means attack vectors means overview means attacker vector of the pathway that enable the hackers to access the compressive systems. So this can be included vulnerabilities in software, hardware, and human factors also, and the network configuration also they can be included. Recognizing these vectors help in the implementing targeted and secure measures. Types of attack vectors. Phishing emails trick using the users into executive miscellaneous attachments or clicking maximum clicks. Exploiting software vulnerabilities allows attackers to gain unauthorized access. Social engineering manipulates individuals to reveal confidential information or perform unsafe actions. So we can see this is types of cyber attacks. So phishing and man in the mobile attack, of cross-site scripting, distributed dental for the service attack, password attack, AI attackers, drive-in attackers, eavesdropping attackers. These are the types of cyber attacks. The cyber is here, and they can attack these types of cybers. They can easily attack. So botnets and DOS attacks. Botnets are frequently used to launch a distributed denial of the service attacks. These attacks often will targeted servers with exclusive traffic, causing server outages. DOS attacks can use to exploited distraction or to cover the other miscellaneous activities. Data theft and swapping. Botnets facilitate large-scale spam companies for the phishing and distributing malware. They can also use it to harvest sensitive data from affected systems. This combination of amplifies to threat for individual, organization, and infrastructure. Detection and prevention of strategies. Monitoring the network traffic for the usual patterns that can help to detect the botnet activity, and regularly updating the software and applying the security patches reduces vulnerabilities, and educating the users about the phishing and safing browsing practices decreases attack success rates. So we can see this by using this that can life cycle typical botnet of the attacker life cycle in IoT environments. Challenges in migrating the botnets. Botnets of often encrypted CC means command and control channels or complication detection effects. Distributed often P2 peri peri to peri at architectures to take down of effectively more ineffective and more complex. Cyber criminals continually evolve tactics and requiring adoptable security measures. Conclusion of this future outlook means combating botnets and attacker vectors requires a manufactured approach involving the technology and awareness, advancing the threat intelligence and machine learning and enhancing detection capabilities. Ongoing research and collaboration are crucially to stay ahead of the emerging threats. By using this bot attack, the infection, and second one is a connection, and third one is a control and a multiplication, and now we can say this references. By using references, we can take that survey botnet or botnet detection research paper and Google Scholar research such type of references we can use, and we can we can learn about the botnet and attacker vectors. So thank you for giving this opportunity.